Well, good evening, guys. It's been a good month. I'm sorry about a couple of weeks ago I had to cancel my last live chat, but unfortunately I had to do something else. Now, I did say to people I was having a party. Well, it wasn't actually a party. I've gone out with a group of guys who do droning, and I just couldn't miss the opportunity, so I went out with them. And also, it was somebody's birthday, and it's nice to see people coming in now. I'll just put up the comments there. So we got Steve there, he's back from IKEA. We got Martin, top man. I like that video of that storm, that was horrendous. Rob, Emma, Ian, nice to see everybody coming in. I'll just let numbers build up a little bit, then I'll put in the intro. Most appreciate everybody coming in. Obviously, if you don't have been listening to the news, this week, God, it's been bizarre in Spain. We're in sort of out of V's. Well spotted, Rob. They only give me one friggin' V. Obviously we're on about there. I'm going to bring it over a bit. So I thought if I stick a nut upside down A, nobody will notice it. But obviously, yeah, you don't get a prize for it, Rob. But thank you very much, Andy. Good morning. In Australia, obviously, it must be coming into your summer. No doubt it is your summer now, thinking about as we're coming into winter. Now, I must say, guys, tonight we put the central heating on, even though what a fantastic day it's been here in Spain, I must say. Right, what I'm going to do now, everybody's starting to come in now, and I'm going to miss you all. So I'm just going to put in the intro first. Find it. Here it is. Well, welcome to another Place in the Sun by Otherworld Properties. Should we go and have a look? So we're back now, back to me again. So I'm going to start off with Andy from Australia. Sorry I missed some of you. I've got Fran up there as well. Most appreciate everybody coming in, making comments, which is good. DJ Tony's popped in there, nice to see. Kev, he's always the man. Yep, he watched the video today, which is good. Steve, top man. Hope you're keeping well, you and the missus. Nurse Jim. Oh, Jim and Gemma, nice to see you guys. We got, oh, hang on, we got Chris, top person. Rob. We got Steve from the UK. We obviously got a lot of people from the UK tonight, which is good. We got Hayden. Yeah, I'm doing fine, guy. Cheryl, everything's go. Yeah, I'll talk about the campus in a minute, but yeah, fantastic day today. Nottinghamshire. My kids live just a bit further up from that. Weather's been a bit pants here. I from Catherine. We got Julie. Yeah, central heating's as a must out in Spain. Even Bonnie wasn't. Yeah. He was. Nice to see you, Steve. All right, here we go. Chris again. We got the Facebook user. Guys, on Facebook, you can put your name up, but I know it's not that easy. Can you travel from airport of Alicante to Corvair to your holiday home, Mercia? Yeah, I cannot answer that one. Obviously, as from tomorrow, The Mercia region, God, it's just gone berserk there. Yeah, in the Mercia region, we've gone into what I class as lockdown, but unfortunately, also it means the municipalities. I'm not very good at these words. I'm in from Mazaron, so I can't now go from Mazaron, say, to I can't go to Alicante. One, because it's out of Murcia region. I can't even go up road to Condado because that's part of Alhama de Murcia. We got Toltana, I can't go there. I can only stick in the Murcia region. But if you got a bona fide reason from travelling, especially if you're coming in from the airport, then you should have no problem. Especially if you've got a home here in Spain. If you're coming on a holiday or if you can come and visit in, then you better check with the British Embassy. I think that'd be the best site to check it out because everything's going haywire now. Even the French are closing their borders as from the weekend, I believe. So yeah, we check out your embassies, guys. Because every day the thing's changing all the time. The Scottish couple's popped in. Yeah, see, now I believe this lockdown that we've been given us from tomorrow is for 15 days. And to be quite honest, I think it's going to continue after the 15 days. Now, last Sunday, they had a meeting with the government and they've given everybody, all these municipalities, what do you call it now? All these regions in Spain have been given the permission to we also got curfews. So there's a lot going on at the moment. So it's always a good idea to check out your British embassy site, especially you guys outside of Spain, thinking about coming back in, because it's changing all the time. Now, we got a police site that I use, which is EN322, I believe. Fantastic, these Spanish police, they're putting up information in English to help us out because it is so confusing. Good, William. Well, nice to see you, top man. Hope the weather over there in the US is nice and sunny. I got, hang on, I know this guy. Oh, God. I can't think of it, but I know it's going to come to me later on. Paul Barrett, top man. Are you over here at the moment? Oh, sure. We're here again. Yes, the syndrome, Paul and Jan. Yeah. But everything's suddenly changed within the past couple of days. It's just gone nuts over here at the moment with all these new restrictions coming in. We've got this curfew now. I believe here in this part where we are in Spain, it's from 11 o'clock to 6 a.m. in the morning. Now, this morning, me, Steve, and Harvey had gone out for our last sort of day out exploring. We wanted to capture the sunrise, but we couldn't go out, obviously, until after 6 a.m., which is such a pain in the arse, but that's the way things are, unfortunately, at the moment. Good. Cheers, Will. Always appreciate the support, Rob. Nice to see you, sir. Wendy, nice to see you. I'm going through them now. Catherine, good, from Durham. Harvey, just down the road. Yeah, I didn't see you until about 6 hours ago. Yeah, we're all from Bournemouth. Top person. Also, I wasn't far from Bournemouth. Hello, I've just missed that one there. Nick, nice to see you, Nick. Thanks for popping in. Hello, old boy. Thank you, sir. Mr. Higgins, nice to see you. Steve, that's me with Barry on the balcony in the UK on your intro. Top man, Steve. Hi, Sean. Femi, hope you're enjoying the sunny weather back in the UK today. I believe it is probably up in the 30s. Still in my shorts, Femi, but I'll be honest, the heating was on tonight. Hi, Sean. Another Sean there. Nice to see lots of Seans about. Maria and Dave, hang on. Top people for popping in. I've got my tinny tonight. Femi, the lockdown starts tomorrow, but obviously the curfew's already started. Yeah, things have. How's my headache? I took the tablet, Steve. I crashed out on the bed for about a couple of hours, and I'm I wouldn't say I'm fully awake, but I'm there. But the headache's gone. Thanks for asking. Neil, nice to see you, sir. Thomas, Bonus Tardis, Hardis. I'm still learning it. Fran, all right. Do you think they'll be able to come over for a pre-Christmas break to Condado? Like I said before, Fran, I think it's best to check with the British Embassy site. There's another site worth checking as well for up-to-date information, which is the Spanish Citizens Advice Bureau. That gives out some good information, but I think you better check with the British Embassy now. Now, obviously, if you've got a property on the Condado, I can't see that being a problem. But if you're coming over as a holiday, I don't know. But also, don't forget, this is only up for 15 days. Now, after 15 days, it could completely change and we all go back to normal. I got a feeling that ain't going to happen. I think they're going to continue it, especially up to Christmas. The only reason why they started it as from tomorrow is because it's the Halloween thing. Now, in Spain, I think it's called the Day of the Dead, except the Day of the Dead here lasts for 3 days. Obviously, a lot of festivals going on. They don't want to have the festivals, obviously. But I think that's another reason why they started this lockdown. And looking at all the regions, they're all kicking in now, this lockdown thing. Now, I thought at first it was just the Murcia region, so we could still travel down to Murcia, Lorca and that, but apparently we can't. We can only travel within our own municipality or council regions, as I would call it. But yeah, check with your British Embassy site, Fran, for best information. Kev, as today, yeah, I know it's not looking good, Kev. especially now we got a frigging curfew as well. Even though that won't affect me so much because I'm not a party person. So I'll come midnight, I'm dead and gone to sleep. So I'll probably miss all that bit. But for the younger people, must be a bit of a nightmare. Hi, Sean, first time on here. Good. Just bought a video. Hope to get out ASP. Linda, I wish you luck there, especially starting a new life. You've done the right thing. Hope it all goes well for you. But thank you very much for making the comment. Stafford. I knew it. I just knew it, Stafford. I knew it. I just couldn't. It was on the tip of my tongue to say. But thank you very much from sunny Barcelona. I'll tell you what, guys. Even though what's been going on at the moment with all this blooming lockdown rubbish, the weather has been lovely. Except it is a little bit chilly in the evenings. Yes, Will. Yeah, closing back down. Plus, Kurt. Yeah, things are not so good at the moment here, Will. But I've got plenty. Don't forget, guys, I've got plenty of videos, so don't worry about that. I've got a special coming out. What day is it today? On Halloween Day. Put it that way. Can only see your eyes sitting on the kids' stool. No, it's you can just see me now a bit better. Good evening from the wet and warm but sort of East Coast. Yeah, I'll be honest, Chris, in the evenings, we're not far from 12, to be honest. Nick says, rented a villa from the 1st of December on the country club, will be coming down in our motorhome. Hope that I'll be looking forward to that, Nick. Hope you have a good journey down. Mexicano. What's it got to do with Rob? Okay, Chris, fingers crossed. Yep, thank you, Fran. Yeah, we just hope things do get better. Tell Jam Mandy got her IKEA meatballs. Right. Hang on, let's see if you can get my I know what to do. Just put look, that's better, isn't it? That's it. That's it. I've got to thank Maria and Dave, top people. Yeah, it's not very good me stuck behind that, is it? Anyway, as you can probably see, I've got a new computer, so I've been messing about with it. Cecil, my wife and I went to Spain for a month and ended up staying 6 months. Loved it. Want to live there. So yeah, you do. I mean, I fell in love with Spain years ago, and I'm living the dream now at long last. Looks like you're in the deep. Yes, I'm in the deep end. Things just suddenly. Last week it was all looking fantastic. We're starting to go down numbers, and now this week they've really put the law in on us, haven't they? Even Sean from the Wet and Windy Torbay. Thank you very much, Facebook user. Fran, set up, Sean. Can't. Yeah, I've changed. See, I've changed it now just for you, Femi. That's better. Yeah. See, I've got it there. More of Mr. Handsome shot now. Thank you very much, Kev. You're top man. Almost 10. Yeah, I'm nearly there. I think I'm about, I don't know, 10 off maybe. I've got a special video for that as well. So yeah, get all your friends to join it, and they can watch the video quicker. That's better. Cheers, Martin. I suppose I do look not too bad. Cheers, Fran. That's better. Sean can see your face properly now. Yeah, not so good hiding behind the comment barrier. Anyway, now I've caught up with all the comments for the moment. I'll just give you a quick rundown what's happened this past week. As you know, from last Sunday, the Spanish government got together and they gave a royal decree to all the regions in Spain what they can do. I think what they're trying to say is, look, each region was trying to sort out the problems, especially with these curfews and also this lockdown palaver where we can only go out of our own council town area. Now, obviously, if that doesn't work, then it sounds like the Spanish government will take full control, and no doubt we're going to full lockdown. But at the moment, I think there are some places. I think Valencia is slightly different, especially with the curfew restrictions. And I think also, I believe the Tenerife and the islands, as I call it, out of Spain, that they've got theirs is a little bit more relaxed, but it does seem to be changing on the hours, which is such a pain because I put up a couple reports on my Facebook Expat. Within 6 hours, they'd already changed it. They were showing safe routes where you could drive down from the UK and also back from the UK. And then we saw that France yesterday is going to close their borders from, I believe, tomorrow night or at the weekend. So, but I think as long as you've got a good reason to come down to Spain, especially if you've got property here, I don't think that would be a problem. I mean, there's quite a few people obviously got flights booked probably months ago. They'll still be having access now. My wife's got a hospital appointment down at Cartagena next week, which is classed as a good reason to travel out. But other than that, we're not allowed to go out of the Mazaron area. So hope that's some help to some people. It's pretty annoying, especially if you want to come over here for a holiday break. Well, we're back. Kev's just done a quick check. It could be Kev. It could be the pool video at long last. So I've only got one more now. I think I got another 10 people to join. So if you got your friends, join the Expat and Mazaron YouTube channel, and I most appreciate that. 16 in the summer in Scotland. Nice to be living in the heat in Spain during the autumn. I think now you two guys, am I right in thinking one's called Pam, but I can't remember the other guy's name. Here we go. Day of the Dead. It's the Mexican celebration. Yeah. No, they class that. No, I'm right in thinking, because they don't call it Halloween here, do they, Rob? I think it's still the class it as Day of the Dead. My dog's going to hate it because of all the fireworks that would be going off, no doubt. And I've heard a couple of fireworks going off already. So poor old Bonnie's probably under the bed at the moment. What new PC, says Thomas? I bought an Apple, a iMac, 27-inch, 5K, very nice, big old wallet. But my other one was just starting to get slower and slower, and I thought it's about time I upgraded a little bit. But it's so much better, and everything built into it on the camera and all the microphone stuff. From a wet and windy South Wales, Diane, I feel sorry for you. Today we went out about just after 6 this morning in the shorts, but I was wearing my fleece. But by 9 o'clock, off came the fleece. By midday, it was so hot, you know, and I forgot my hat. Couldn't believe it. I forgot. I thought I won't need my hat now, but I wish I brought my hat with me. All right, Skillet, you hat? Yeah, it's a drink. I mean, I do like me apple. I don't like apples, but I love the apple products. you just need to drop the clapperboard down the shelf. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? Cheers, Martin. I think next time I do it, I'll do a swap around. But thankfully, nobody can see the V now on November. How long were you in Benidorm, Chris? We'd only went up there in the morning to cover the cross. The video's coming out in I think a week's time. But obviously, I put up a video a couple of weeks ago that I'm in Benidorm. We was only there for the morning. It should have been a 2-hour drive from Camp de Sol to Benidorm on the sat nav, but for some reason our sat nav decided to take us well past Benidorm. Took us 3 hours to get there, so we obviously lost half a day just travelling there. But I was pretty impressed with how the people have been sort of controlled on the beach. You know, they're all sort of roped off, big spaces. Now, we didn't have that down in Mavaron, but it was nice to see Benidorm, and it was also nice to see that life was still going on there, especially when you read some of the reports that was going on. A lot of places were shut. But obviously now I think places will start to suffer again because of this new curfew law they just brought in, and obviously the lockdown, which has just started now. Sean, as friend once said to me, treat every euro like a hostage. Especially at the moment when it keeps going up and down. Blanchshire, same as us in Mercia half hour ago. So we're all going in lockdown then. It's not good news, is it? Really? No, it's Barry and Karen. I completely got that wrong, haven't I? Hang on, I'm gonna write that down because I want to mention you guys in a minute. Barry and Karen. Okay, we got that there now. Okay, so I'll catch up with in game. Skillet, you're only on 720 quality. Go on. I've got a feeling sometimes YouTube puts you on 720, and if you watch a rerun of me, it'll come on to full HD. But be interested to know if that's true. Andrew from Nottingham, good. Nice to see you, Andrew. Any vaccines being tested in? To be honest, Paul and Michelle, I don't know. There's so much fake news going about at the moment. I haven't heard nothing. They seem to have upstepped their testing now. There's a lot more testing centres in Spain now, and also locally. My wife had one done the other day because she had to go to the hospital for an observation, and that was pretty quick. Not a very nice procedure, I guess, sticking it up your nose, but I suppose that's what you got to do. Give you a thumbs up. Yeah, cheers, Rob. Pass the message. Hi, Sean. Good evening. Camera and Sam, all good. What are the laws on cannabis? My wife had to have spine surgery twice and less for pain. I'll be honest, Steve. I don't really know the laws on cannabis, other than obviously you can buy the products there. You can buy the cannabis cream, and also I know that there's actually cafes or shops that you can go into. I don't really know. I want to say, yeah, you got no problems, but I know you can obtain cannabis. Now, a friend of mine uses it on her dog because her dog's got arthritis in the leg, and I don't know if it's right. Obviously, he puts on the cream or he gives her a very small part of tablet. I don't know, but something that might be worth Steve, if you go onto the Spanish Citizen site. They'll probably give you a bit of information, but I know you can you can use it here. But I can't say that you could smoke it in the street. No, you don't smoke. Yeah, you do. Because I don't know about cannabis myself, but yeah. And also, yeah, hopefully, because Bonnie can be a right frigging pain lately. I've been taking her out with me, but she's sussed it out with me that if I give her a doggy treat, she'll keep her mouth shut. So when I start talking to the camera, she starts barking her head off. But yeah, I will be getting Bonnie out a lot more now because obviously the weather's a lot cooler. But except at the moment, we're in lockdown. So I have to do a bit around campus, I suppose. Facebook user, nice to see you. Top lady Diane, the more likes the better is what I say. Joe Blogs, top person. Good evening from Hull. Enjoyed the visit to Aquilas with Harvey and Femi. How far is that from campus? It's not very far, Joe, because you can go down the toll road or you can go down the back. It's about less than an hour, you know. If you go on the toll road, it's about, I suppose, about 40 minutes. And if you go on some of the back roads, get a bit of scenery, see the sea, it's probably about an hour. But thank you very much, Joe. Is Cabo Blanco part of the Mercia region? And would it count as part of the Cartagena municipality? I think, good question, that one. Now, hopefully, Facebook user. Called Calablanca. If you mean Calablanca, that's obviously part of the Mar Menor, but Cablo Blanc, I don't know, be honest, but no doubt, hopefully somebody will read that and say, especially Harvey, he knows it all. He knows the area. I sure am a big fan, love the updates you give on Campus Hull. Having bought a villa on Sector D last year, where's the best place on Campus Hull to start a hike on the hills to Mazaron? Yeah, if you check out my playlist, I think I did one on. I think it's under short videos. I did one. It's actually a hiking route. The back of Campus on A. It's what it is. It's the old railway track. They call it the Greenway. So if you put in Greenway Mazaron, it should come up with the route. So you can actually cycle from Mazaron around the back of Campus past the Condado. You can, if you turn left, you go down to Toltana. It's a huge biking route, and I would say that's the best place to go to. A lot of the service roads you find follow the RM3. They're pretty good, but yeah, that hiking route, it's called the Greenway. Just put the Greenway in when you're doing the search, and enjoy it, Paul. What's the tinny tonight? It's the cheap stuff tonight. I couldn't find with Sam McGill. The missus hadn't bought the tin supply down from upstairs, so I've got to put up with this tonight. Brian, nice to see you. I bet the weather up where you are is a bit breezy at the moment. Sean, have you done the pool video? Andrew, sort of. When I get the 10,000 subscriber hit, I've got a video all lined up. We're going to have to wait and see. It's a bit of a surprise, but I'm nearly there. Good evening, says Keith, top person. Nice to see you, Keith. Thanks, Sean. Bonnie only wants to be in front. Yeah, she look, you know, I'm sure when that camera's out, she knows if she just stands in front of it, she gets her tidbits. The beach. Oh, the beach, yeah. If it's a Calablanc, I believe that probably comes under. Yeah, it probably is. God, I'm trying to think of it then. Cartagena. So, which is quite a big area, isn't it? So even though we're in this lockdown thing, we can still travel about a little bit. At least I can still go down to the port, and I can go down to the beaches, like Bolwavo, places like that. So it's not too bad at the moment. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I call it Calablanc. It's where you got the salt marshes, and you got some lovely sandy beaches down there. I'm not 100%, but I would say that comes under Cartagena's. that word. Oh God, it's a Fritzy Lobster Shack. Oh, nice to see you, sir. Good evening, Malcolm and Carol. Thank you. Right, Sheffield. My boy lives up there. So the weather's pants. Hi, Sean from Upper Parkston. Wow, Upper Parkston. That's where I used to live. Long time ago, obviously. Sean, you've seen up to your vid walking through the barrier. Sean, I've seen you walking through the barrier. Yes. Can you still walk up there? Yes, you can. You can still. I believe at the moment the barrier is for some reason open, but you can walk up there. It's a nice long walk. You can go right up along the tarmac road, past the reservoir. You can walk to another reservoir. You can walk right over the D, but you can still go up there, Emma. And it's a nice walk. Good evening, Sean, Victor. How are you? I'm thank you very much. I'm fine, thank you. I've been out all day, sort of knackered myself, I think. Good video. Maybe you should do local retail parks on campus. So, yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. Unfortunately, I just ain't got the nerve of going in the shop and saying, "Oh, how are you doing?" But I'm getting there. I am doing a couple more sort of what I class as business videos. Do you know the popular? No, I ain't got a clue, Rob. There's a lot of people. Now on campus sale, supposedly we got 5,000 villas. We ain't got 5,000 people living there, but you got some fair idea because we've got the Mazaron Country Club, and then you obviously got the town's quite big. But I'm sorry, Rob, I haven't got that information. Are you running out of finding abandoned golf courses yet? Nah. Now I think I put up a video the other week, 2 abandoned golf courses. That's my last I've done at the moment. We went out today. We did an abandoned spa. It's called the Snail. Now, if you check out my Facebook page, Expat, there's some pictures on there about that. But at the moment, I did say a while back that I thought I found the last abandoned golf course, especially in the Murcia region. I mean, there's no doubt hundreds in Spain, but in the Murcia region, I thought I finished them all. And I found these couple more the other couple of weeks ago. So I bet there's still another abandoned one. I just ain't found it yet. Hello from the New Forest. Facebook user, nice to see it. Lovely place, New Forest. I used to live at Ringwood for my early years. What are the upcoming videos you have coming up, Sean? Any hints? Yes, but I can't remember them offhand. But I think as from I got a Halloween one coming out, which is an abandoned church, something really bizarre that we found in that. That's coming out on Halloween. Obviously, got the 10,000 sub thank you vid coming out. I've then got another Place in the Sun video on Tuesday. I think I've got I've got quite a few. I mean, I think the other one we got is that's a place where me and Harvey went to do a sunrise, and you can jump in the water and have a good old mud bath. So plenty coming, but I just ain't got the information in front of me. Mazaron population, top person for that, Thomas. So can you see that? I think that was Rob, wasn't it? Rob asked that question. But Anna, Harvey's coming as well. God, everybody's coming in with different figures. Hang on, was that different to that one? Oh no, it's the same. Okay, Harvey and Tom, well done, sirs. And John's coming as well. So we obviously got a lot of people living there. Does so have their own fire department? No. That's a good question, that. I mean, we got like a first aid group called FAST. But I don't think we actually got, well, and obviously in the Mazaron, we have got like a fire brigade. Be honest, don't tend to get a lot of fires out here, really, especially on the urbanizations and that. But interesting that there's no sort of body that you could contact for help in that. I mean, this is one thing I like about the campsite community. That when I think a couple of months ago, a woman was walking out on the back of D, and her dog fell down one of these little ravines, and she put a post on Facebook, and within 20 minutes, she had a group of people, they got a ladder, and they got the dog out. So I would imagine if there was a fire, there'd be a lot of people coming around to try and help, put the fire out. But as far as I know, there's not actually a thing set up on Camp Assault for that, Rob. According to the Wicked magazine. Cheers, Chris. Sean, do you know anybody who wants to rent a property on Upper Sea? Not me, but good question, that, Steve, because Steve knows somebody who's got a property and it's got a pool. Am I right in thinking it's a 3-bedroom property with a nice view looking over towards the mountains with a pool? So Steve's asking if anybody's interested, contact him. Hi, Sean, can you say which section on Camp Assault is a flood risk? As I'm thinking of moving to Camp Assault in a few years. Thanks for the video. Steve, what I would say is come here and have a look yourself, and then you get to know the area. I believe what you're on about is on D. It's where the old riverbed used to be. Now, what they've done, they did put in some big pipes to revert that. But to be quite honest, anywhere in Spain, when you get these gutter freers that come over, and I never knew about gutter freers. These gutter freers are just literally where a cloud just falls out of the sky. So anything below it, wherever you are, even if you're on top of a bloody hill or a flat bit of ground, you get bad flooding. But Steve, I always say to people, good idea asking, but come out and have a look yourself. Obviously, check out the high ground. There's always a good bet if you're on the high ground. But yeah, but thanks for that question, Steve. How do you think of El Faro? Unfortunately, El Faro is shut at the moment. Open every summertime from about June to the end of September, I believe. I didn't go there this year. I missed it this year. But amazing place, fantastic view. Philippa, nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, sir. Stafford's expat. Do you know the definition of expat as someone who lives in a foreign country but has the intention to return to their own country? Is that you? I'm not returning, but yeah, a lot of people say we're not expats, we're immigrants. And I suppose at the end of the day, yeah, we're all immigrants, but immigrants in Mazaron doesn't sound so good, does it? So I'll just stick with the expat. To me, it sounds better. But yeah, I do get quite a few comments about I'm not an expat. I'm just I'm an immigrant, but didn't sound so sort of nice, really, does it? An immigrant, but I am an immigrant. Yeah. Hi, Sean. How are you? Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you, Christine. Nice to see you again. Sean, even, yeah. Evening, mate. My hope to still get over the mid-November. Still great. Cheers, Paul. Hopefully things will get better here. They will do. Steve Johnson. Right, I've caught up with everybody now. What time is it? Oh, God, I'll tell you what I'll do now. I'm going to have a quick sip of my beer. I'm going to put on a couple of vids just to have a bit of an interval. So the first one I'm going to put up is from Vinny. And this one is what me and Steve and Harvey had done today. It's our last sort of day out before this lockdown. We had a bit of fun. If you know the Black Bull in Spain, quite a bit of a symbol here to do with the sherry, I believe, which is to do with Portugal. But, everybody has to have an icon, and we had the Black Bull. Just a bit of humour there. Just to lighten up the day a bit. Yeah, Steve, I wish I could, but to be quite honest, I must be, 30 seconds away from the shop. So, yeah, good idea of setting up a cable across to the shop. I'm sure Al like that. Are you in a hurry to wind down the video, Sean? Are you in a hurry to wind down the video? No, not yet. I've got plenty more videos to come yet, Femi. Just to let you know, guys, I've got another YouTube channel now called mainly for obviously to do with people on campus already. It's called Campus All Explorers. Now I showed a video today called the Campus All Explorers that go into Aquilas. I think it's coming out. Yes, I think on Sunday I've got a new vid coming out. It's the Aquilas one, but it's a longer version one. Okay, here we go. Facebook user. How did you lot get rid of the squatters that were moved in, found somewhere else on campus? I heard that they were moved out pretty quick. Well done. Yeah, somebody put a report up the other day that some squatters had broken into a property. She contacted the police. Now, I obviously I can only take what the information is said on that comment. Anyway, when she spoke to the police, they said they couldn't do nothing about it, and they said that they were gypsies. And they also were part of the mafia, the Spanish mafia or something. Anyway, within a couple of hours, obviously the police had chucked them out. Now, one thing I like about Facebook, especially on campus, because it's such a big community, a small community, the information gets around, put around quick. The lady put up a photograph of the car, which was great as well. So it keeps people eyes peeled. And I think there's something else which is pretty good on campus already. Like when there are there's been a few sort of attempted break-ins where somebody's been trying to break in, but they get disturbed. People would put it straight onto Facebook, onto the security page. It gets put around, so people have got their eyes out. Yeah, I mean, apparently it's a bit scary, I suppose, especially when people got holiday homes there and hear about these squatters moving in. These are tough times at the moment as well, but thankfully those guys got kicked out and obviously went off to another area. But it does happen, unfortunately, every now and again. But it doesn't happen a lot, thankfully. How is it going with the virus? Big Dave says. To be quite honest, as far as I know, since this outbreak happened of last year, nobody on campus has caught the COVID yet. As far as I know, anyway. I mean, we've been all right, thankfully. I think this part of Spain, the Murcia region, even though there's high figures here now, unfortunately, it's going. That's why they're chucking us back into lockdown. But we are coping with it. You know, I don't go out to partying, but yeah, things are still fine. And at the moment, obviously it changes every frigging day. But at the moment, I've been to the shopping centres. I've done my shopping. Life goes on, doesn't it? But coping with it well. Osborne Black Ball is limited to the distance of highway. The advert that was retained. Yeah. When you see the black ball, you got to capture it when you can. No, yeah, that's it from Rob. No, I'll take it. He's on about the ball. Steve, I had to catch that bit at the end there with your little handy doing a little tickle. It's the Three Amigos moving to Campusol. Victor, good question. No, unfortunately, no. The Campusol Explorers is completely different to the Three Amigos. The Campusol Explorers is really about people living on Campusol that want to go out exploring. Now, I've got something arranged for November. A lot of us are going out, but obviously that's probably changed now because we can't go out and visit any place now. So that's been put on hold. But the Three Amigos, obviously, we got Jackie and we got Antonio. Now, Antonio is my Spanish friend. Unfortunately, with Antonio, he actually lives in the city of Murcia, which has been out of this severe outbreak of COVID. This is the only reason why we're in lockdown. I contacted him a while ago because we can only see him at weekends because he works he's a young lad, see, he works during the week, and recently he's just bought a house, and he wants to obviously do work on his house. So he said, can we just leave it for the moment? And I said, yeah, fine. So I'm hoping by next year, when things settle down a bit with this COVID thing, that the Three Amigos will be back. But the Capital Explorers is something a little bit different. But yeah, but thanks for asking that, Victor. In the US, we have a program called Neighborhood Watch. Yeah, very similar, Rob. I mean, I know I'm on A, and each sector has got its own sort of like very same Neighborhood Watch, and there is actually patrols go out, people go out, you know, just checking on holiday homes, the places they know are empty, so just making sure there's nothing being disturbed. But yeah, like a Neighborhood Watch, really. They don't call it that here. They just call it a security group. But cheers for that, Rob. That's me as well, isn't it? Anyway, now I've caught up again with everybody now for the moment. What I want to say first, as always, a big thank you. Now, obviously, I've been back for a whole month on the chat live. What time is it? Cool. That's all right. We got all right. I want to thank for my coffee fund, which is most appreciated. I want to thank Robert, Lee, and Philip. The t-shirts. Now, I'm just starting a new campaign on the t-shirts because I had a lot of people saying that the t-shirts that I had on offer past month or so only went up to extra large. Well, now you can get them up to 5X, massive. But I want to thank all the guys who bought the t-shirts recently. Now, obviously, when you buy the t-shirt, I don't get information who's bought them, but I most appreciate all the people that bought the t-shirts. Now, YouTube channels, because I think it's always good for people that come out of Spain to keep informed of people going on. And this year, obviously, a lot of new people setting up YouTube channels in Spain. Just give the info. Obviously, my main one is Stuart from Spain Speak, because he's doing daily videos at the moment, especially with this is cover all of Spain. He gives you pretty lot of information, and it's nice to know that Stuart, even though he's an Australian, you can understand him a lot better than me, and he gives you all the information what's going on. Especially, I know he's central in Madrid himself, but on the whole of Spain, I always appreciate that. There's another channel I watch now. It's called Benidorm Forever by Michelle. Great channel. I know we don't all live in Benidorm. I mean, I'm not a particular lover of Benidorm, but I do love the scenery there. But anybody lives in Benidorm, great channel, very informative, a lot of information there, especially what's going on at the moment. So check out their channel. I want to thank Barry and Karen, because I know your names now. They've started up a YouTube. I think they've been going for a couple of months. New people coming out of Spain, follow their life as well. It's not easy when you first come out. Lot of things you've got to do, but check out these guys. They're called the Scottish Couple in Spain. The Scottish Couple in Spain. They just put out a video today about the NIE. No, the Padron. I think it's the Padron. And also I want to thank another channel that I've been watching lately in this sort of same area. It's called Between the Lakes. It's a sort of couple, I don't know if they're the same age as me. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're a bit younger than me. I think they don't live in Spain. They've got a place out near Torrevieja way, and they go on a lot of these bikes. They've got their own set of bikes, and they go out biking and that. They do a bit of drone footage. Very good channel. I can't mention all the channels, guys, but if you want me to mention your channel, I'm quite happy to do that. But I just thought I'd mention that. Just helps out a lot. And another one I do mention a lot is the Citizen of Voice Spain. It's a free. There's nothing to do. It's not a YouTube channel. Sorry, guys. It's just on the internet. If you want to find out some information about what's going on in Spain, check out Citizen of Voice Spain. It's a free sort of information channel. It's very similar to especially if you're a UK guy, check out the British Embassy as well, because information's changing all the time now. Obviously, if you fly back to the UK, you've still got this 2-week quarantine thing. But if you come in the other way, you haven't got a quarantine as far as I know. But a lot of people still do that, which is a good idea. I think I've done it all now. So, is any more comments? Hang on, I think I'm up to date. Yeah, hang on. No, I've got. Here we go. Here we got Dean. You're top man. You've just made it from Blackpool. I bet the weather's fantastic out there at the moment. But nice to see you, Dean. How is the Mozzie situation over there now? Has it died down a bit now? Yeah, as far as I knew, I thought the Mozzies disappeared about a month ago. But I did hear reports on other parts of camp so that there's people still getting bitten by Mozzies. I thought it's a little bit cold for Mozzies. But I did hear that the council would put the old Mozzie van out. They call it the puffer van that goes around killing. I had no problem. I mean, I think at the moment we still got the flies. Now, thankfully, when I say flies, it's 2 or 3 frigging flies. It so annoys me. I have my cup of coffee outside and a fly lands on you. And yeah, but the Mozzies, as far as I know, it's too cold for them now. But unless somebody else knows, unless Harvey's still watching this, and Steve, maybe you know about the Mozzies, because I haven't seen any Mozzies for a while yet. Thanks for that. That's no problem, Barry and Karen. So I've got it written down now, so I should remember your names now, guys. What was that Benidorm channel called again? Yeah, I'll say it again, Lee. It's called the Benidorm Forever. All one word, Forever. Very informative channel, I found. I think there is some sort of I don't know, travel agency channel or something like that, but pretty interesting channel when I was looking at some of the hotels that she was talking about, and obviously also and telling what's going on at the moment, which is the main thing. Kelvin, Sean, I know you have a pool. Do you look after it yourself? Because when I get out there, is there anyone you can teach me how to do my own pool? Kelvin, I don't clean the pool, but thankfully my wife does. And to be honest, I think if wherever your neighbours, that I'm sure they're out to teach the pool. It's no big deal. My friend Steve, who's just moved out here, Steve and Mandy, Steve's been cleaning his pool. I'm sure, if you want to help, we can give you the information, but I'm not the person to speak to because I can't remember understanding how the pump works, the chemicals that you have to put in the water. I would give you the wrong information, but I'm sure once you moved into this area, Calvin, this is one thing I like about the community. There's always somebody that give you a hand, because especially if you don't want to pay out. I think it's 40 to 50 euros a month now to have your pool clean. No doubt the pool cleaning people won't like that, but it's just a bit of a saving. But yeah, I'm no good for that information, but I'm sure your neighbours will better help you. But if you don't, we'll give you a go. So Steve is saying no Mozzies here, which is nice to know. I haven't seen no Mozzies. Tell him to look on YouTube, Julie. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good. Sorry, I just read that and I just understand what it's about. Yeah, there's loads of videos on YouTube. I suppose. I mean, I've been trying to make this pool cleaning video now for it's got to be 2 years, I think. And what it is because my wife does it. See, so I have to catch her. Half the time she's gone out there and cleaned it herself before we even got the camera out. I was do it next time. But yeah, lots of YouTube videos will be ever so helpful. That's what I love about YouTube. Hi, Sean, a bit late as all. No problem, John. You're still all right. We still got another 6 minutes, I believe, but can always watch the rerun. So Steve said 65 euros a month for a pool cleaner. Do it yourself. That price. Hi, Sean. Good tip for insects and putting lots of lavender plants. Yeah, that's very true. I've been told that lavender is very good for keeping the mozzies away. Trying to think. I think, yeah, that's about the best plant, isn't it, to get rid of mozzies. And also with the flies, we got this like smelly fish stuff that you get in the most Chinese stores. You just put this liquid stuff and you add water to it, and that seems to keep the flies away as well. Hang on, got another one here. Hang on. Sure, I've been watching your videos from the start 4 years ago. I really enjoyed watching your festivals. My question is, how much was Camp Result developing until? So I'm reading it, Andrew. You got me on that one. I mean, obviously the festival this year had to be cancelled because I think that's what you're on about, is it, Andrew? Obviously they postponed the festival this year. It's going to be next year now. But the only problem with the festival is that they rely a lot on money for events and that. And of course, now all these events have been stopped. They can't get the money in. So we have to see how that's affected it, really. Well, you have less than 10 people for the big 10K and the pool cleaning video, Sean. Congrats. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, get your mates to join it. Just get me over that 10K. Then I can put that video up. Woke up to -5 a couple of days ago. Mosquitoes. No. How do you get rid of flies in your kitchen? Put a bucket of poop in your hall. I'll take it. A bottle pop. Right. Cheers, Steve. That's a good tip. I think I'm about covered then. I've done all my comments now. No, got another one coming in now. Got one from Femi coming in. It's worth it if you can afford £65. Yeah, well, I know Femi has his pool cleaned, because obviously he's not here all the time, because he's always going around the world on his holidays. But yeah, I think, and I can remember Femi telling me he looked out his window one day and he saw something in the pool which he thought was a snake, but it was a leaf. He called out the pool bloke come out. He sorted the leaf out, but that's another good thing about having a pool bloke, I suppose, because especially if it would have been a snake, he wouldn't have gone in that water. Hi, Sean. I'm due to drive down to Mercia in a couple of weeks. Does the lockdown mean that I can't get home? I'll be driving over from the UK. To be honest, I can't really answer that question now. Obviously, this lockdown starts tomorrow, and it's going to be for 15 days. I've got a feeling they're going to carry it on anyway. All I can say is the best thing to do. I mean, if you've got okay, it's come up to 10:30, but I'll just answer this question. Check out your British Embassy site and see where your stat is, because obviously the French are shutting their borders down at the weekend. How long that is, I don't know. But also, I'll just turn off my alarm. But if you've got a valid reason for coming, if you own a property here, obviously one of them, then I can't see that being a problem. But I can't say about if you're driving through France. And obviously, you've got to have all the paperwork on you as well. But I think if you check out the British Embassy site on Spain and just see where you stand. Also, the Citizens Advice Spain, that'll probably give you some information. Anyway, guys, I've got to go now. I've done my hour's chat. I'm tired. But I hope you enjoyed it. That's the main thing. I'll catch you in 2 weeks' time on the 12th of November. Hope you be here. Stay safe. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. And adios, amigos. I can't find me goodbye bit.